Welcome to Mariner's Point. Today in this video I am going to discuss about nomenclature of marine diesel engine. Every year in Synergy, one question come from nomenclature of marine diesel engine and fuel injector. But in this video I am going to discuss about nomenclature of marine diesel engine. So let us start. The figure which is given, it is Sulzer RL series. It is Sulzer RLA engine, okay, RLA and RLB, which piston is cooled by water cooled piston, okay. This is our turbocharger, okay, and for cooling jacket water there is common manifold. This all is a common manifold, but B is common manifold for cooling water line, that is jacket water line, cooling for cylinder, okay. Now C, common manifold for air starting line, okay, going to air starting valve, okay. C is air starting line, common manifold we can say, or we can say air starting manifold. Now option D is returning jacket water line from cylinder head after cooling cylinder head, okay. This is going cooling cylinder and returning coming to D, okay. B is going for cooling cylinder and after cylinder head returning, okay. C is our air starting line. This line is in this figure like this, that is flame trap, okay, that is flame trap. Now E is high pressure fuel line coming from fuel pump, okay, which will go to the fuel injector. This is our fuel injector. We can see this is going to fuel injector from fuel pump, okay. This is our fuel pump. And system F showing fuel camshaft gear drive housing. For driving fuel pump there is a system fuel camshaft gear drive, okay. Now what is X, what is Y and what is Z? In my website on Mariner's Point, when you will search 2-stroke marine diesel engine piston, then this figure will come, in which water cooled piston of Sulzer engine described. This line showing is water cooled piston returning and incoming line, okay. Here showing sight glass for piston which is coming, okay, for checking water is coming or not. This is for returning line, sight glass, okay. Z is our sight glass for returning piston cooling water. Now Y is our tie rod. Number of tie rod is equal to 2n plus 2. N is equal to number of cylinder. If 5 cylinder, then number of tie rod is equal to 2 into 5 plus 2, 12, okay. Now what is X? This is water cooled piston. This X line is only going to cross head, okay. When you will read my post 2-stroke marine diesel engine piston, all is clearly described. This will going to cross head and one line will come and lubricate bottom and bearing. Then X is lube oil line, okay. This whole system clear. Now here is a stopping box. This is our piston rod, this is piston, and water cooled piston. Now what is U? Here we have exhaust port. Okay, Salzer engine. This is Salzer engine, old Salzer engine, in which exhaust port. No, in the Salzer engine there is no exhaust valve. In Salzer RLA engine there is no exhaust valve. In Salzer advanced engine there is a also uniflow, but here this is not uniflow engine. Okay, so let's see. This is also common manifold of exhaust gas. This is exhaust port and this is inlet port. In Salzer old engine, inlet port is in bottom and exhaust port is above. Okay, and this is loop. Okay, question is asked from seeing figure, you can tell this is loop scavenging. Okay, loop type engine. So now this is our inlet port, this is outlet port going to exhaust manifold. After exhaust manifold it will go to turbocharger, and in turbocharger air will compress and come in intercooler, or we can say aftercooler, and after that it will come up to a scavenge manifold, and after that it will go in combustion chamber. Okay, exhaust will go in the exhaust manifold. After that turbocharger, from turbocharger exhaust will go in atmosphere and it will rotate turbine and it will compress air in compressor side, and air will compress and go to the cooler, after cooler, and after that it will go in a scavenge manifold, and after that it will go in combustion chamber. Okay, and question is what is P? P is a scavenging air system non-return valve. Here flapper is fitted. Air will go from this side. Air will not pass return. When air will return, flapper will close. So that's why it is called non-return valve. A scavenging air system non-return valve. Okay, and this is your cooler. How do you identify cooler? It is like this, or maybe like this, alternate. Sea water go and sea water come. This is your after cooler. Okay, and here Q is exhaust port. Okay, this is your exhaust port. Now I have mentioned all the point. This is your fuel injector, and this is water cool line. This is for lubrication crosshead. Okay, and this line is going for lubrication main bearing, not bottom end bearing. Bottom end bearing come from here. Okay, now let us see more picture. You can see one time. All is mentioned: bed plate, column, cylinder block, tie rod, turning gear, flywheel. Okay, all is mentioned here. Now you can see this figure. I have already told how to identify air cooler. Okay, and air cooler in which air is cooled by seawater, directly cooled by seawater. Why we cooled air to increase weight to एयर टू वेट रेशियो इंक्रीज करने के लिए, मास रेशियो, वेट टू मास रेशियो इंक्रीज करने के लिए. We cool the air in an air cooler to increase the density of air, to increase the volumetric efficiency. So it means to increase power, that means to increase, finally we said that efficiency. but when when question in comes in MCQ, then to increase the density of air, if you increase the density, then more mass of air will come in the combustion chamber. So we will say to increase the density of air. Okay, this is air cooler. Okay, and this is inlet port. Here flapper is provided. Okay, and this engine has exhaust. Okay, now see, this is our fuel pump, camshaft provided. Okay, and this is exhaust valve, and this line is going fuel pump. Okay, you have seen fuel pump and exhaust valve, sorry, fuel injector and exhaust valve will be vertical, and fuel pump you will can identify a smaller than fuel pump and with some angle. In some engine it will be 2 or 3. In BMW, in one cylinder 2 or 3. Okay, from exhaust will go exhaust manifold, turbocharger, air will come and cooled in air cooler, and it will go in combustion chamber. Okay, A frame, crosshead guide, and here you will see that crosshead lubrication. This is line of crosshead, and very important, jack bolt. Okay, bed plate you can identify, and you have to remember this jack bolt. Okay, you can see very clearly it is going to exhaust valve and it is going to fuel injector. Okay, now let's see next figure. Here we can see exhaust valve, then exhaust manifold, turbocharger, and air cooler. This is our air inlet port. Okay, now very important, air cooler and air inlet port and exhaust port in the figure. Okay, crankshaft, bottom and bearing, A frame, bed plate, connecting rod, piston, exhaust port. Okay, this is exhaust valve. Okay, in this figure fuel pipeline is not shown but not able to visible. Okay, this is very simple diagram of two-stroke engine, in which see jack bolt, main bearing, bed plate, A frame. Okay, and tie rod. Question will come number of tie rod to find exhaust valve housing. Exhaust valve will be vertical. Okay, fuel injector will be with some angle, and it with fuel pump go. Okay, two line will go, one for exhaust valve and one for fuel injector. Okay, and this is all about nomenclature of marine diesel engine. Okay, thank you.